Welcome to Taking Stock, our weekly wrap of the market action this week. I'm Vaishali Jain. Indian stocks fell to a two-month low on Monday, July 13th, led by Tata Steel and other metal producers after commodity prices went down and on concerns that government measures may not be enough to revive economic growth. A gauge of 6 metals traded on the London Metals Exchange fell 1.3%. Metals and infrastructure-related companies led the decline. The index rose on Tuesday after the meteorological department said they expect good monsoon rains, helping alleviate concerns of slower GDP growth. Infrastructure-related stocks soared. Steel companies rose on improving demand and higher prices. On Wednesday, the Sensex rose on higher metal prices and after Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee said that stimulus measures were showing positive results. He said steel and cement production grew by 13% from last year. Infrastructure-related companies led the gains for the day. The market changed direction at least 26 times on Thursday before ending flat at the end of trading. Infrastructure stocks led the decline after Larsen & Toubro said first quarter orders fell 22% from the previous year. Mahindra Holidays and Resorts went public, opening at 300 rupees. The shares rose as much as 25% during the day and settled approximately 6% higher at the closing bell. The Sensex shot up on Friday on news that the Ministry of Finance would sell 5 to 10% of its stake in various public sector companies. Strong global cues also helped the markets rally. Both the Sensex and the Nifty gained approximately 9% this week. Top gainers included Reliance Infrastructure, Mahindra & Mahindra, Jay Prakash Associates, ICICI Bank, and Tata Motors. Top losers were Sterlite Industries, NTPC, and Reliance Industries. Sector indices made good gains for the week. Auto, banking, IT, and telecom led the gains, followed by realty, FMCG, metal, power, capital goods, small cap, mid cap, pharma, and oil and gas. To learn more on what to expect from the markets, we have with us Kartik Varma of iTrust Financial Advisors. So Kartik, we saw a lot of fluctuations in the market during the week. What were some of the factors driving the swings?
Really hard to say, with specific cause and effect over here, but suffice to say for the time being that we had good results from some banks in the United States. We had a decent week for some markets in Asia, or some days that were very decent. So I think the spillover, good sentiment spilled over into India and contributed to the buoyancy in the markets for the time being. Locally, it's been in the press that the finance minister came and said that he's seeing early signs that the economic stimulus is working. That kind of macro news always contributes to, the feel-good factor.
And has the budget had a continuing impact on the markets? And is the fiscal deficit something investors should be thinking about?
Budget is 2 weeks old now as far as whatever was announced on the 6th of July, and that's probably a very long while in the stock market. I don't think people today are looking at the budget and its impact or a lingering impact that it has on price movements. I think it's back to economic fundamentals and earnings of companies. For the time being, I don't think people are going to be losing a lot of sleep on the fiscal deficit.
Okay, thanks Kartik for joining us. And that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.